Cong.Lito Atinza is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Madam Majority Leader. I stand in defense of justice, fairness, the rule of law, and the integrity of this House of Representatives where we all belong. Pagalang-galang na Speaker, ngayong Marso 30, matatapos po ang prangkisa ng isang institusyon na kaakibat na kasama, katulong sa ating nation building sa nakaraang 25 taon. Mr. Speaker, I'm talking about the case of the ABS network. They have applied for an extension, renewal of their franchise. And to this date, 11 resolutions have already been filed in the committee and referred to the Committee on Franchises so that this matter is given attention. But as of now, today, wala pong aksyon ang Committee on Franchises. The franchise will expire on March of this year. Isang buwan na lang po yun. Pagkatapos po noon, hindi natin malaman ano magiging desisyon ng Kongreso. Samantala, 14,000 katao ang nagtatrabaho dito sa korporasyong ito. 14,000 katao na hindi malaman kung sila'y magtatrabaho pa pagkatapos ng Marso o maglalakad na sila kabilang ng mga walang trabahong Pilipino. So therefore, at this point in time, we at Buhay Party List and the voice of the Filipino people are all united in asking, demanding in fact, that action be taken up now by the Committee on Franchises. Personally, I am calling for the attention of Chairman Alvarez on this matter. Every day we take up franchises of non-entities, unknown groups, unknown companies, corporations applying for a franchise, and why are we dragging our feet on a very critical issue like the franchise renewal of a television network which has been part and parcel of our past, present, and depending on the future? Kaya minamahal kong mga kasamahan, ginagalang kong mga miyembro ng Kongreso, hindi tayo dapat manahimik dito sa issue ito. Today, the Office of the Solicitor General filed a case in the Supreme Court for a quo warranto so that the franchise be ended. Tayo po ba'y manunood na lamang samantalang ang korte ang magde-decide sa kinabukasan nitong prangkisang ito? I urge franchise to meet on this issue. Otherwise, kung ayaw pong gumalaw ng chairman, pwede na siya mag-resign at pumalit ang magde-decide at mangunguna sa deliberations nitong prangkisang ito. Ang sabi nila, marami daw kontra dito sa renewal. Ang sagot natin, pabayaan natin magsalita ang kontra. Magsalita sila. Pakinggan natin sa pagbubukas ng usaping ito sa committee. Yun ang pagkakataon, maglahad ng katotohanan, yung mga naniniwalang hindi dapat, ay mabibigyan din po dapat, at dapat lang pagbigyan ng kanilang pagkakataon, ipaliwanag sa bansa, bakit kailangang ma-renew itong kontratang ito. But inaction will only spell the slow weakening of the foundations of our democratic system, where the executive is now taking the task of acting on the franchise issue of ABS. Pag tayo po hindi gumalaw at ang Korte Suprema ang magbibigay ng desisyon, nangangahulugan lang that this Congress is really paralyzed with inaction. And we should not be deserving to be called representatives of the people. Each and every member of Congress today should be considered as a duly elected member of this body that will decide on franchises in the country. That is a mandate of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker. Hindi po ito whimsical, discretionary, hindi po pwedeng ibang araw. Sa ibang araw ay ipapasa natin sa executive ang decision. We, as the Congress of the Philippines, is mandated by the Philippine Constitution that all franchises are deliberated on in Congress. Prangkisa maliit, prangkisang malaki, kailangan may aksyon ang Kongreso ng Pilipinas. There are 11 resolutions pending, and there is an equal number of resolutions pending for the approval of the renewal. Wala akong alam na nag-file na resolusyon na nagsasabing huwag aprubahan. Overwhelming ang nabasa kong mga resolusyon na aprubahan ng prangkisa. Maraming resolusyon na nagsasabing pag-usapan na, mag-deliberate na ang Kongreso. Yung mga miyembrong ayaw kong makialam, ayaw niyong lumaho, huwag kayong lumaho. But it behooves the Committee on Franchises, Chairman Alvarez, Speaker Cayetano, you should act on this matter. The integrity of the House is at stake. Shall we allow the Office of the Solicitor General to take up the issue in the Supreme Court while we watch from the sidelines? Yan po'y magbibigay sa atin ng isang masamang mukha na ang Kongreso ng Pilipinas ay hindi Kongreso na gumaganap ng kanilang tungkulin. We are nothing. We will be considered as nothing, even non-existent, if we give up this function. So today, I take the opportunity to raise a question not only personal but collective privilege of each and every member of Congress. We should demand for the Committee on Franchises to immediately take up the different resolutions filed by distinguished members of this House. Hinihingi nila na tayo ay magsalita, tayo ay kumuha ng kanya-kanyang bahagi. Kung kayo kontra, magsalita kayo. Kung kayo naman ay sang-ayong ma-renew, magsalita rin kayo. This is not a matter for the Supreme Court. And we hope the Supreme Court doesn't even take up the matter, simply because this is a matter that should be taken up in Congress as mandated, and I repeat, mandated by the Constitution. Mababaliwala po ang respeto sa ating saligang batas at lalong mawawala ang respeto sa Kongreso ng Pilipinas kung hindi natin aaksyonan itong isyong ito. No matter how sensitive an issue is, this Congress, if given the challenge, should act accordingly. Hindi pwedeng tayong lahat ay magtitinginan na lang at magngingitian. This is not a matter that can be settled by personal relations. This is a matter that should concern national interest. And the national interest dictates that we act on this matter. If you ask me, not tomorrow. So I don't know if Chairman Alvarez is listening. I hope he is. I am challenging him. Take up the issue. And if you are not in favor, fight it in the committee. While we, who are for justice, truth, integrity of the House, and the rule of law, will fight for what we believe is right. We are not a government ruled by men, but ruled by law. And that's the essence of this message. We should act accordingly. My dear colleagues, respected members of the Congress of the Philippines, huwag nating pabayaan ang Kongreso ay daan-daanan na lang. This is not going to be the first time. This is the second time that a quo warranto is issued while Congress refuses to shoulder the responsibility. The responsibility lies in our laps. The duty of performing our duties is definitely primary and primordial than any other interest. and the fate of 14,000 corporate employees, talents, and different members of the organization are looking at us and the portion of our society who have been very active in the shaping of the nation. Aksyonan po natin to, Mr. Speaker, and I also appeal to the Speaker of the House, Speaker Cayetano, to cause the immediate taking up of the issue of the ABS, not tomorrow, but today. The rule of law must be upheld at all times. That's what we are here for. And that's our sworn duty, Mr. Speaker. Kaya ako po'y humihingi ng tulong sa inyong lahat. Nananawagan sa lahat ng mga miyembro, isang tabi natin ang ating personal na damdamin. Ang pag-usapan natin ay kagalingang pambansa at pambayan. Maraming salamat po sa pagkakataon.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move